Well, hello, Dave, BNSF and Scale Modeler. How's it going? KRP, Corey, how's it going? James, how's it going? Anthony, Dwayne, how's it going, my friend? Nice to see you guys in here tonight. And let's see who else we got. Southern James, we got you. John Tanzillo, how's it going, my friend? So yeah, you guys might be wondering what the flags are behind me here. But that is to celebrate our country's birthday and Canada Day. So I'll leave those up there for a while so all my Canadian friends can see that. Are you guys hearing me and seeing me okay? Dustin, let's see, good evening, Vinny. Very cool, Dustin. I like that. Jeff Allen, how's it going, my friend? Z-Scout Ray. Another hour and you could have your Starbucks there, Ray. From Monterey, how's it going, my friend? Jeffrey and I say hi. Well, how's it going, Jeffrey? Nice to see you. I hope you're in here with Ryan. Just want to let you guys know that I had a great time yesterday. And next time we do an op session, we'll have to see if we can work it out a bit better and get things running a little bit better. And so we'll have to see how that goes. Bruce Giroux, how's it going? Denver and Rio Grande Western Iron Horse route. How's it going, Brian? Nice to see you. Norman Rowe, what's going on, brother? Nice to see you in here. Nora, nice to see you in here, buddy. Ron Pisco, how's it going, my friend? I created a monster with you, buddy. You're looking like you're doing a good job on that structure you're doing. Jeff Lazot, how's it going, my friend? Jack, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here. Nothing here. Oh God. Anyhow, like I said, and I'll keep saying this throughout the thing here while I have these flags up. The Canadian flag is to wish all my Canadian subscribers a happy Canada Day. I know I'm a little late, but this is the first opportunity. And also, the American flag is for America's birthday. So happy birthday, America. I didn't do nothing special yesterday. I sat in the house and watched the NBC fireworks spectacular. And let me tell you something. When I lived in New York, I was in that harbor on my brother-in-law's boat. And it was a great, spectacular fireworks show at that time, and it was even better last night. Of course, they did my favorite bridge, which was the Brooklyn Bridge. That bridge is over 100 years old, and the technology that was in that bridge way back then is unbelievable. Schuylkill River Valley, how's it going, buddy? That's funny. Yeah, Ron, you're doing a good job, buddy. I'm glad to see that somebody took what I taught them to the next levels and all that stuff. Good job, buddy. I'm glad to see that you did that. I'm gonna unplug this guy right here right now so we don't have a failure of the camera. There we go. I just unplugged the battery. Basically, is what I did. We got a full battery now. All right. Let's see. Hey, John, and thanks for the video. Okay. So anyhow, I got a few things planned tonight, and if you remember last week I showed you how we started to do some roofing projects, and tonight we're going to do the final one of this for the gas station, or tentatively for the gas station, but you guys need to guess on which one I am doing. Am I doing the tar paper? That's strange. You can see right through that. Am I doing the steel roof? Or am I doing the gravel roof? Check it. I mean, you guys aren't going to win anything. It's just a guessing contest to see which one I did and how close you can come to the answers. You did a great job. I didn't get to see that Ken Patterson deal yet. Like I said last week, I am so behind. I'm watching videos, and I hope you guys don't get mad at me. Let's see. Norman Rose says gravel. Ron Pistol says the tar paper. Let's see. Sparky, how's it going, my little brother? John Tanzillo says tar paper. Dwayne Ernest says tar paper. The Carver says gravel. How you doing, Paul? Nice to see you in here, buddy. Dwayne, the same with you. I think I said hello to you already. Yeah, so anyhow, Sparky, as you can see right there, happy Canada Day to you. I know I'm a few days late. But anyhow, Nora says gravel. New Haven Rail says tar paper. Hi, Ron. Thanks for showing up tonight, buddy. Let's see. All right. Hastings, VNSF. Gravel, Z-Scale Race is gravel. It seems like most of you guys are into the gravel part of it. And I will show you that the ones who guessed gravel are correct. This is my gravel roof for the gas station. And I will show you some of the stuff I've been doing on that gas station in this video. And also, we'll be showing you some other stuff that I got back from John Tanzillo for Redbird Tony's project. Anyhow, let's get the ball rolling. And you guys know that I always start out with my shout outs. So let's see if this is going to work. All right, guys. And I know I probably forgot to turn off my microphone on that, so you probably got a double deal on the volume, but I'm sorry. I'm just still learning how to do all this stuff here. But anyhow, the person I'm going to mention first is, I think he's British, according to what I see on his one of his videos. Anyhow, he's got a new camera, and he's testing it out on this one particular video. And the name of the video is BNSF Travels Back to the UK. So I'm thinking that this man is British, and he's doing a American train on his British layout. His name is Mark Arnold. He's got 26 subscribers. I would like to get him up to at least 30 or 35 tonight. So if you guys can do that, I would greatly appreciate that. Anyhow, and I'm sure he will too. So anyhow, let's move on to the next man. Next man, he has done a video called FCTT at Festival of Lights in Henrietta, Part 1 and Part 2. Now, I don't know where Henrietta is. I think it might be in Georgia or somewhere in the southeast. I'm not 100% sure. So if you guys know, please head me up on that. How's it going, Wilman? Nice to see you in here, buddy. Anyhow, I am talking about Ben's Trains. You guys need to check him out. He's got 24 subscribers, and I watch both of these videos, and they're pretty cool. So you might want to give him a look-see and subscribe to him. Let's see if we can get him up to like 30 or 32 tonight. Anyhow, let's continue on here. Sorry. And of course, you know I always do a featured channel. And this person is going to go to a person that I've been watching recently, probably about in the last month or so. I have subscribed to him, and he has also subscribed to me. He's got 271 subscribers. And what he's doing in this last video that I watched is stain washing to his HO scale mountain scene. That looks pretty good. And also he did a video of the fireworks display that he saw at his home last night. So anyhow, let's see who we're talking about. We're talking about the Andy Mano. So if you guys want to give him a look-see, he's got 271, as I said earlier. Maybe we can get him up to 280 tonight. You know, it would help everybody out. Sorry, guys, I'm losing my voice. Can you guys, thank you, Nora. I really appreciate that, Jake. Yeah, I really do. All right, now you guys know that I also do this every week, and that is to thank the people that are supporting my live streams and my channel. And those persons are, tonight, are Container Man 68, Hastings BNSF N-Scale Modeler, and Ron Piskel. Now, guys, I'm so sorry. Let's see. Digger, how's it going, my friend? Nice to see you. JT1, glad to see you, buddy. I haven't seen you for a while, so I'm glad that you're here tonight. Anyhow, what I was going to say is the people I'm mentioning here in my super chats is also combined with my premiere videos that I receive any super chats from. So just keep that in mind when I give these super chat announcements out. Anyhow, we'll go ahead and continue on. Again, as I always do, weekly live streams. And I'm not 100% sure of all of these guys yet because I know the first one I'm going to mention is Taigaton Valley Railroad and Coal Company. Now, he said he was going to start doing it in July. I don't know exactly when in July, but he's going to be on Monday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern. Martin, 1107. How's it going, my friend? Yeah, I've been doing that. I'm getting waterlogged, really. I've been drinking a lot of water. If I drink any more of this water, I'm going to have to need some scuba gear, to tell you the truth. But the doctors keep telling me I need to drink a bunch of water, so that's what I've been doing. Passon Bio, how's it going, my friend? Nice to see you in there. Yeah, I enjoyed your last video also, Digger. And like I said, what would be cool if you can do a video on that particular train running on your layout. That would be really cool. Norman Rowe, how's it going, my friend? Let me take a slug of this here. Ron, that just jumped up so quick. Thank you, Ron. Appreciate it, buddy. Let's see. I'm good, Vinny. I'm good, Vinny. On Monday, I will see if I have. Okay. Very cool. And John and I will be praying for you 100%, my friend. Yes, sir, I will. I'm hoping that you're cancer free. I know that you were a while ago, and I hope it stays that way. Jimmy DIY and Digital, how's it going, my friend? Nice to see you here. Well, okay, Jimmy. It's just several questions that I have. And being that you're a professional, you might be able to help me out on some of those questions that I asked you. So anyhow, whenever you get a chance, just go ahead and do it. Seems like right now I kind of have it working the way I want it, but I need to figure out. Yeah, okay. I just need to figure out how to get the lag out of one of the video capture cards I'm using. Like the one I'm using right now is that one that I got from China, which is the if link, and it seems to be working just fine. But the other one on my other camera is I'm using the Elgato, and I want to see if we can get that fixed up. So I know basically what I have to do. I have to actually put a lag in the video part so I can sync it up with the audio part. But nobody is using the system that I am using, so I just need to work that out. Cheryl Crow, how's to see you? Nice to see you in here. I haven't seen you for a while either. Glad you made it in. So anyhow, let's see what else we got going on here. All right, so back on the weekly live streams. Like I said, I don't know when exactly Nate's going to be doing that. But yeah, so be on the lookout for him on Monday evenings at 7 p.m. On Tuesdays, On Track Tuesdays, they're also at 7 p.m. Eastern. I think it might be Tony this week coming up. I'm not 100% sure. But also, check them out, 7 p.m. Eastern. And on Wednesday, our little brother Sparky 107, he's going to be doing his on Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern. So check him out. On Thursdays, again, I don't know if Rodney's going to come back on doing his live streams, but I know that I have heard through the grapevine that he has been working on his new race car and wants to get that done. So, Mark Carroll, how's it going, my friend? Nice to see you in here. And finally, on Fridays, I don't remember what Sparky said, if Ron is still doing his Friday nights and his Saturday nights. But if he is, it's right after my show at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. So you guys want to check him out. Now, I already said this to my Canadian friends. Happy Canada Day. And to all my buddies that are active military or veterans, happy birthday, America. Yes, sir. Glad to be part of this. Now, last week, you guys remember I did a premiere video on the rail fanning that I did last week. Yesterday, we did the same thing, except this time it was Ryan Adams, which is Vermont the Rail Fan, his buddy Jeffrey, and Dave BNSF Modeler. We went out to Castle Hot Springs again, and we took more video. And also, there's a couple extra footage in there of different spots that we actually chased this train to different spots. So that also is going to be a premiere. And next week on Thursday, on the 13th, will be another video that's going to be a premiere, and on the 20th will be another video that's going to be a premiere. Now tomorrow's video is an op session, or run, I should say a run op session on my layout. And Roy Hardwick is the operator on that, so you guys might want to watch that. Like I said, that's going to be a premiere also. And then on the 13th, we're going to have the run session, yeah, which is going to be a follow-up to what Roy did, except that there's going to be 4 people or 3 people involved. We're going to be running trains. There's going to be trains passing each other. There's going to be trains in the siding. We're going to do the exchange at Castle Hot Springs. So that's going to be a cool video. And then finally on the 20th, you will see the rail fanning video that we did yesterday with the extra footage in different areas. So it's pretty cool. So be on the lookout for that. Now, any of you guys that are going to be in Salt Lake City on the 12th and through the 14th of this month, and that are going to go to the NMRA convention, please stop by and see the guys at Yankee Dabbler. Tell them BNSF 6951 sent you there, and collect your 5% discount on making some purchase with them. Gaffa, how's it going, my friend? Nice to see you in here. Let's see. I want to do something here first before I continue on with this. We're going to put up Yankee Dabbler splash screen. Like I said, if you guys go to the NMRA convention in Salt Lake City between the 7th and the 12th, stop into their booth, say hello to Bob, and I believe his son Michael's going to be there also. Say hello to them, tell them I sent you there, buy something, collect your 5% discount. I know 5% is 5%, guys, you know, whatever it is. All right. Mr. John Dilly, he's having a contest this week coming up, and it's going to end. I think you can enter now, and it ends on July 12th, and he's going to do the drawing on the 14th of July. So you guys might want to check him out. My other brother, Roy, check his contest stuff out that he's got going on. I know he's getting close to having his ending. I think it's another 2 weeks or so. So you might want to give him a check out and get entered into his contest. I mean, he's giving away some really, really good prizes. First prize is like $500. Second prize is $300, and third prize is $200. So you'd be foolish not to enter. Actually, Bruce, I'm not using an equalizer. I'm just using my my lapel mic. And I found a way to use it to go through the computer rather than going through my camera. So I'm glad that it sounds good, and I hope you guys like it. I see Yankee Dabbler are great with the shipping costs too. Australia, I've buying Dakotas from them for a year. Very cool, Martin, and I hope you keep up buying stuff from them. And this time now, if you mention me, you'll get your 5% discount. We'll kind of a little bit on your shipping, it'll ease up a little bit on your shipping charges. So yeah, so check it out. How you doing, Charles Smith? I don't think I've been seen you here before, but glad to see you made it in here. Train Guy 56, nice to see you in here also. And let's see, what do we have here? How many do we have watching tonight? We have 39, that's all? Oh, man. Anyhow. So let's see what else. Gaffa, how's it going, my buddy? All right, so now, speaking of Yankee Dabbler, Bob called me up this week, and he's kind of anxious to give away the prizes that I have, that he's got ready. He called me up and told me that he has the gift certificates already written or drawn up or whatever. So as soon as I get to my 3,500 subscribers, we will be doing my contest. And I think the count is wrong. Okay. Hey, Gary Weiss, how's it going, my friend? Nice to see you in here. All right, well, if anybody's got anything different than what I just saw on my count, yeah, see 39 and 15. Okay, Jeff, thank you very much. Okay. Now, Bruce Giroux gave me some information this week that I was kind of really surprised about the news that he gave me. He has told me that the Genesee and Wyoming Railroad has sold was sold uh, for $6.4 million, and I believe it was a Canadian company that bought them out. So I will do further investigation. Bruce, if you since you're the one who started that, I know, Dave. You know, it's funny. I see the same thing now. I have, if you remember yesterday, we talked about Jeffrey subscribing to me and that he would be number 3,400. Well, he did subscribe to me. I do see his. It says so. Jeffrey subscribed to you, but it didn't change my counter. So I don't know what's going on with that. And I keep refreshing my page and it's staying on 34.99. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's less than that or if it's more than that or whatever. So, oh, I'm sorry, Bruce. $34 billion. I'm not 34 billion. $6.4 billion. I'm sorry, I misread that. I'm sorry for that, and thank you for correcting me, Bruce. I appreciate that. Sparky bought the BMW. Yeah, exactly. All right, we can put my notes away. And by the way, for you guys that have not heard me mention this quite a few times, but the siding at Castle Hot Springs is 7,500 feet long. And so with the trains that they exchange, they're not very long trains, usually about 20 or 25 cars, maybe 30 cars. If they need to, they could put both trains on one track. So to let a hot shot intermodal or auto rack go through or whatever. So I've seen it happen about 2.5 years ago or whatever. So that was pretty cool to see two trains on one track. Let the express or whatever go through, and then they back one of them up and do their regular thing. I also noticed that they've been doing the second time that we went out there now. NSVA Train 911. How's it going, my friend? Nice to see you here. So they have changed it from the north end of the siding to the south end of the siding. I think that's right, south and north. I'm not. They call it east and west, but I call it north and south because geographically it is going north and south. Anyhow, it is really cool to see it there because there's nothing to stop it. There's no streets to block or anything like that, and I think that's why they had to change their position, because on the other end there is a street that they were blocking while they did their interchange. The good thing about this next video, the next rail fanning video, is that the Arizona-California Railroad has a foreign power on it. So you guys would have to watch the video to see who that foreign power is all about. Now, let's see. I can show you this right now and show you what I've done to it, and then we're going to get on to a couple other things that I have planned for tonight. This is my gas station that I've been working on, and you can see that it's the blue. The blue down here is being cut out because of the blue screen. But I did put the decal up here on the top, and what I did on the inside is I separated it. I put a wall here between the office and the work area, and I also divided the bathrooms up. It's just something silly I did, but you know, hey, when you got a kit like this, you can do whatever. So now what I'll do is I'll put this guy on here, and you can see what it looks like with the roof on. So I am going to do some other detailing in here. I'm going to put a couple of cars, and I also have, let's see if you guys are going to be able to see this. But when I was working in the industry, in the automotive industry, I was a BMW technician. My toolbox was purple. Yep. And so, yeah, see, I don't know why it's purple. It shouldn't be doing that. But anyhow, this is actually purple. And then I also have a red one that I will be putting inside the gas station here. Just a little bit of details. You're probably not going to see it because this is going to be sitting like 3.5 feet away from you. But just for the heck of it, I did that. Let's see. Everybody needs even that scalp folks. Thank you, Norman. I appreciate that. I don't know if I'm going to put lights in there. We'll have to see about that because I mean it is pretty small, and I think one light will kind of blow it out unless I add some resistance to it. But yeah, I'll have to see about that. I have to get some lighting for some of my other structures. So when I'm ready, I'll go ahead and get some via eBay or whatever. Get some the real small LED lights. All right, so now what we're going to do tonight is the final piece of roofing, and I'm going to show you how to do the tar paper part of it. Now, also, this is going to be hard for me to show you, but I just got this back from John Tanzillo, and this is for Tony Redbird Tony's build that I'm doing for him. But anyhow, John did a truss system for me, and here's the trusses, and I have to actually put them on here. And the reason why he sent it to me unassembled is so they wouldn't break in transit from Texas to here. So tonight we're going to do a couple of these guys. I'll show you how I do that also. That's one part of the roof, and that will go, let's see if I can get this over here. That part will go up here at the top, and this is going to be removable, so he'll be able to, there'll be a crane that's going to be directly under this. Anyhow, that's what it's going to look like. And then we have the second roof, which is going to be these guys right here. And I did mess around with these, and I do know that there's a special way that these need to go on here. And they will go on like this. But get this guy to stand up. He's probably not going to stand up. Anyhow, that will go on there like that. And that part is going to go down here. So what we're going to do tonight is I'm going to show you how to do the tar paper roof, and then I'm going to assemble part of this, and we'll see how that all works out. So we're going to start with this, oh, and I also have a short little video. I think I'll show you guys the video first, and then we can continue on after that. So with that being said, let's go ahead and do this. Alright guys, this is going to be a short video on how I am going to install the decals on this guy right here. And as you can see, this comes in the kit. And what I'm going to do is the top stripes right there. So what we're going to need to do this is water, microsol, microset, a hobby knife with a brand new blade in there, and I could find this stupid thing. There it is. A straight edge. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, and a tweezers. We're just going to take this bottom one off, and that should be enough to go around the front and partially around the sides, and then I'll decide if I want to add the rest. But anyhow, we're going to go ahead and cut this so we have the least amount of backing as possible. So we'll do this, and that should be gone, like so. And we'll take this out of the way, and now we'll do this guy. Now you should have a gloss coat on the project you're working on. I don't have any gloss, so I'm just going to go ahead and do this like this, and it'll look kind of weathered, I guess, when it's done. But try and get this as straight as possible and as close to the decal as you can. And again, I'm going to go ahead and just slice it nice and easy. I'm not putting any pressure on it, just enough to get through the paper, and there you go. And now we'll let it sit in the water. Oh, I forgot to mention, of course, you're going to need some paint brushes. We're going to let this sit in the water for a few minutes. And in the meanwhile, while that's soaking, we're going to go ahead and take our project, and we're going to take a soft bristle brush and we're going to hit with microsol. Alright, that looks good. Now this should be in here for about 30 seconds or so. It should be removable. And now always close your project up unless you have a couple of those homemade deals where you can put these in. I spilt it. And it's not fun when you're in the middle of a project and you don't have any left. So we're just going to go ahead and just leave that loose for now. And get our tweezers. And let's see if this is ready to come off. It is. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put it on here. And hold it slightly with your thumb. And go ahead and pull. Alright, now, seemed that we went too far on one side. If it doesn't want to move, just go ahead and wet it some more, and it should slide down like that. Now, I don't know if I'm going to keep it on the side, but you see I'm a little bit short. So let's see if we can pull that over without breaking it. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, there we go. We pulled it too much on this side. Decals can be finicky to do, guys, so you just need to take your time. Just do as easy as you can. And like I said, I'm probably going to cut this side off. I just want to get it pretty close to the top of the building. Like that. And I'm going to trim these sides off. And I don't think I want to put any on the side at all. But anyhow, this is not really 100% straight. Let's go ahead and straighten that out. Oh no. Oh no, that didn't work very well. That's why they call these water slide. Because they slide. Yeah, this is kind of a little on the difficult side, but not too bad. Stretch him out over there. God dang it, come on. Now I actually want it closer to the roof because there's some other decals I want to put in here. And I just want to get it as straight as I can. Don't be afraid to wet it, guys, but just be very, very gentle with it. And I think we just need to push this guy up a bit. It's just a matter of how much pressure you need to put on this to get it where you want it. And I still think that we're just a little bit low on this side. And I think we're just going to let that go. Just like that. Anyhow, I'll go ahead and continue with this. I'm going to trim the sides off because I don't want it on the sides. And there'll be some other decals I'm going to put on here. Anyhow, that's all for now. Alright guys, well I hope you liked that little demonstration. Like I said in that video, that decals are finicky. And you just need to play with it and have a lot of patience. Now, for you guys to know that I have not fixed the lag on my camera number 2, and that is this guy right here, as you can see me waving my hand. Roy, please don't comment on it. I know it has to get done. I'm just waiting for the proper time and for some help me do that. Anyhow, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get this down here a little bit more. And we're going to go ahead and do the tar paper roof like I showed you guys. Now, I'm starting with just cheapo masking tape that you see right here. And what I did was I marked it off at 4-foot intervals, and you can see, let me see if I can get you down there a little closer. All right, and let's see, up a little bit maybe. Nope, the other way. All right, there you go. Just a little bit more. There you go. All right. As you can see, I have 4 foot from this side to here, and then 4 foot from this side to here. And there's a little waste piece in the middle, and that's okay. This masking tape was like 99 cents at Walmart, so I don't care if I waste it. I know you didn't, Roy, but I was waiting for you to. That's why I beat you to the punch, buddy. Sorry about that. Anyhow, I have these marked off to have a little bit of overhang when I put it on here. I'm watching the screen here. Anyhow, there'll be overhang on this side. We'll trim that off after all of this is on here. So anyhow, what we're going to do is we're going to take our steel ruler and a brand new blade in your knife. And we're going to line it up on my 4-foot line here. And let's see, over there? Yes, we're there. Okay. And very gently, just kind of run the knife over the tape. You don't need to put a lot of pressure on it. It'll cut right through, and I believe we're already through here. I can hear it on the pad. Let's see if we are. And I already marked these off to be just a little bit overlap on here. Anyhow, we're just going to go ahead and cut that there. Take this guy up. Put him in the scrap pile. Now we'll take this guy. And we'll cut him down here. Well, let's cut both of them at the same time. They're going to have to get cut anyhow. Okay. Sticking really good. It's surprising because this tape really doesn't stick that well. That's why it's 99 cents. Come on. It don't want to come up. Where is my tweezies? Of course, it's not going to go smooth for me. All right, we got the first one. And now, we just take this, and like I told you last week, that this piece is perfectly square, so all we need to do is follow the edge, like so. And then just continue on with the next piece. On top of that, no overlap. And we'll continue on with this. Just make sure you butt it up really tight against the first piece. Like that. Give it a firm push down. And we'll just continue on with this. And there you go. Next piece. All right, now we'll start on this second piece that I've got here. We're going to have to cut this little piece off that's remaining. Oh, John Dilly, thank you very much. Yes, they are. In fact, I was just telling everybody, I know you weren't here when I said this. Bob already called me up and says, hey, I already got your gift certificates made up. When are you going to have your contest? I said, well, it's taking quite a while for me to get what I need to get. Thank you, Roy. I guess you finished what you're driving for tonight, huh? I just had to give you a hard time on that one, Roy. That's why I said that. But yeah, I am going to be hopefully talking with Jimmy DIY to help me figure out how to get rid of this lag that I have going on with this Elgato thing. And it's a common thing. I've found some YouTube videos on it, and apparently it's a very common thing with this Elgato setup. And what they're basically telling you to do is to put a delay on the video so it syncs up with the audio. So that's one thing I need to do, but apparently a lot of people are not using the same system that I am using, so that's why I need some help with this. So Jimmy, whenever you get a chance, I would appreciate it if you give me a call or whatever. And Nora, if you can, please post the Yankee Dabbler website for me. I would appreciate that. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, that one's a little close, but this is only a demonstration piece anyhow, so I'm not too worried about it. All right, now this guy here. Get rid of that. All right. And as you can see, we're slowly getting a tar paper roof on here. And what's good about this this masking tape, it's got a little bit of a texture to it, so it actually does look like I guess gravel or whatever they put in tar paper when they manufacture it. Let's get this guy out of here. And one more piece right here. Come on, be nice. All right. And it just so happens that I got this one little piece right here that I can use for that last little piece right there. And like I said, guys, I am really sorry about the lag I have going on here. Let's see. I'll have to read. I'm not looking at the chat right now, fellas. So please excuse me if I don't respond to your questions or what. I will respond to them after I watch the video to see what questions you guys are asking me, and I will give you answers there, and I will also repeat the answers next week. So if you have any questions, I know you have to wait a whole week to get the answer, but unfortunately that's the way it's got to work. Let's see here. All right, well that didn't go all the way over, but anyhow, as you can see, I'll put it over here. It looks like crap right now, but what I'm going to do is we'll trim these edges off on both sides, and then I'm not going to do it tonight, only because I'm not prepared to do it. So let's see, let's cut these edges off right here. All right, and we'll cut these guys off right there, and that looks a little bit better now. But like I said, this is only a demo, so I'm just showing you how to do it. This is not perfection right now, and there you go. I don't believe my battery's going dead on this thing already. Holy crap! Let me plug this thing in. Where is mine? Uh-oh, I think I'm going to lose this. David Muse. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I'm going to lose. I did lose it already. I lost my other camera. So what we'll do is we'll go back to here. And unfortunately, I didn't charge the battery up on my camera number 2, so that's why we went dead on that. But anyhow, as you can see, that we got that done here. And it looks like the battery's going down on my other camera too. So, you guys give me a minute. Let me plug some stuff in. I'll be right back. I'm sorry about that, guys. I really thought that the camera was going to last all the way through this. And the other camera now also. Okay. Sorry, guys. This dang frog won't leave my throat. All right. There we go. All right. So, with that being said, now let's see. Part 2 of this is going to be assembling what John Tanzillo sent me for Redbird Tony's build. Now, if you guys need any 3D print stuff, please get in touch with John Tanzillo, and he'll help you out. He's helped me out quite a bit so far, and he's done, I think, 5 projects for me. I'm not 100% sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, John. Frank Nair, how's it going, buddy? Batteries are for flashlights. Martin, 1107, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, it's like I'm trying to get everything organized where I can give you guys a seamless show. And I'm getting closer, but it's still not 100%. Anyhow, let's see if I get back down to the other camera now again. Saying 1 moment, please. Let's see if it boots up. Let's see. I'll turn it off, and then we'll turn it back on and see if that helps. Well, apparently it's not gonna boot back up. So I'm gonna have to try and do this with this camera and get it down here. And that'll work, I guess. I'll zoom in a bit more on that. All right. Now, from experience, I have learned that my regular model masters glue will not work with this. And when you start assembling this, the easiest way to do it is to start from the center and work out so your hands don't get in the way when you're doing this. How you doing, Harrison? Nice to see you in here. No, you plugged it in so it went to sleep. Well, no. Well, I just turned it off and turned it back on, Roy, and it didn't come back alive. I mean, I could see it. I could see the camera in the viewfinder in the screen, but it's not coming up there. What I'm gonna have to do, basically, is let me see if this will work real quick. Let's see. It might not. I'm not 100% sure. But anyhow, I'm not going to worry about that. At least we can see this now, and this will be real time, as you can see. So what we need to use is a super glue. It's a Gorilla Glue, and like I showed you guys last week, this is pretty cool because it actually has a brush already attached to it. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. So basically what I'm going to do is, let me get a couple of these over here. And what you're seeing now is the top of my laptop, or the bottom of my laptop here. Let's see if I can actually back that up a bit. It don't make a difference. So Roy, are you driving? Shame on you, buddy. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the super glue, and we're going to go ahead and just run it down one of these part of the structure that John put together for me. And I always close the glue, like I mentioned earlier. And what we'll do is we'll line one end up on the edge and put the other side down there like that. And I'll hold it there for a second or two so the glue has a little bit of time to adhere. I wish this frog would leave my throat. It's very annoying. It must be annoying to you guys too. I don't understand why this camera is not coming back up. It must be that I lost the. I must have lost the feed from the video capture card. Anyhow, again, modeling. It's very tedious, and a lot of patience is required when you do models. So don't get frustrated if it doesn't work out at first. Just keep on trying to get it done and get it done correctly. And this guy here, let's see, he's not sticking there, so we need to give him a little extra help. Of course, this one's not going to work out because I'm doing it live. But let's see. I'm just going to hold it there for a second or two. I don't know why. I think this thing just went to sleep. I think that's what happened, and it messed up the Elgato. So I'd have to reboot that up, see if it comes back online. You're always driving. That's true. All right, that one seems to have held it down now. Anyhow, we're going to continue on the next. We'll do the next three, and that'll be all for this one. We're getting close to an hour already, and I know Z-Scout Ray is just waiting to be over so he can go have his Starbucks. Sorry, Ray. Just giving you a hard time. I hope you guys don't mind if I give you a hard time. It's just I'm glad you guys are here with me. I really appreciate it. All right. So again, we're going to line it up at the edge. I'm going to put him in there like that. And this guy, I think, needs a little bit more sand. I'm being cheap with this glue. I don't know why. It's all part of being family, Vinny. But thank you, John. I appreciate that. Jimmy, don't call Vinny after this show. He first to eat Taco Bell. Actually, Roy, you know what? I think I got a new restaurant now. I think it's that Chick-fil-A place. I really enjoyed that meal that we had that one day when you were here. Yeah, I liked it. So I just might go there tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe if they deliver, I'll just call them up and tell them to deliver me some food. But yeah, so yeah. Let's see. It's okay, and I agree with JB. All right, well, that's another one done. And that guy looks a little crooked to me, man. Stand up straight. Be proud. Stand up straight, my friend. Yeah. And the reason why I'm making this part removable is because there's going to be a overhead crane that's going to be sitting right under this. So I want Tony to be able to take this roof out and be able to move the crane, the trolley on the crane back and forth, and also be able to move the crane side to side. So that's why I'm making this removable. And the other front roofs will also be removable. See, this guy doesn't want to stand straight. Come on, buddy. Stand straight. Be proud. This is what I'm saying about being tedious and patience are required. Sean McGree, how's it going, my friend? Grubhub, yep, that's where I'm at. Taco Bell. Actually, Taco Bell is actually, I don't know, maybe I haven't had Taco Bell for a while. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. All right, so that one looks like it's a little bit better, feeling better now. So we'll go ahead and do the next one. I'm just being sloppy with this. It's not going to show after it's all. And I did sand this down before I started assembling this. I did that before the show. Okay, and then again, we will go right to the edge there. And I'll tell you, John's work is so perfect. For me, it's perfect. I mean, these trusses, there's a lot of detail in these trusses. And I think he captured very well what they're supposed to be. So, John, I really appreciate you doing this for me. You did a good job. You get a thumbs up for that, my friend. Now, if this camera's not going to work, I might as well turn it off. All right, and that's one more. And he's standing up proud. And we'll just do this last one for tonight. And I'll get back to the chat, see what's going on, and then we'll call this live stream good. Don't forget, tomorrow morning, guys, at 8 o'clock my time, which is Mountain Time, I will be doing a premiere video of Roy's op session on my layout, and then we'll have a follow-up op session to complete the run that Roy was doing, plus having a meet, having a couple passenger trains, and all that kind of stuff on my layout. So you guys want to check that out. And those will be the next couple of videos coming up. And there we go. And we'll just hold that down for a second. And while that's drying, I can do this so you guys can see my beautiful face. Back this out of it. Oops. There we go. All right. So, again, I want to wish all my Canadian subscribers and people that are in here tonight that live in Canada, happy Canada's Day and happy birthday, America. Yes, sir. We live in the best country in the world, guys. Where else can we do something like this? I don't think there's any other country that could let you. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to say that. I shouldn't really say that. Anyhow, there you go. Nice roof system. So on this one here, I just have these three to do, and we'll be done. All right, guys. Well, towards the end of my shows, I always tell you guys to go ahead and promote your channel. Like I said, I don't know right now. I think like whoever mentioned that earlier, I think it is stuck on 34.99. I don't know why it's stuck on that. Maybe I just need to reboot the computer. I don't know. Uh, thank you, Jake. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why Ralph is not doing my shout outs. Excuse me, my shout outs. That's why I asked Jake to do them for me. He's on vacation right now. He's doing I don't know if he's driving around the country or what, but yeah, he called me up and told me that he was not going to be able to do it for the next 2 weeks. So Jake, I really appreciate you doing that for me. In the meanwhile, you guys go ahead and promote your channels. We're going to say, so basically I have at this point, now what? I'm going to number lock this off. That's mine right there, $34.99. And like I forgot who, I think it was BNSF, Dave BNSF, who mentioned that earlier, that it seems to be stuck at that number. And I do agree with him. It's been like that for quite a while now. Carl Strange 54. Digger Evans 285. Thank you all so much. You're welcome. Abacus East. Abacus. Lancaster 191. Sean McGee 37. Lonely. Well, if I could ever find your channel, I could watch it and then maybe give you a shout out. But every time I go to check it, I can't find it. Their Carver has 70. Come on, guys. These guys that have under 100, you need to get them up there, guys. Container Man's over his 1,000. He's got 1,036. Cool. Northern Ohio Railroad Action. He lost two. Dude, John Tanzillo asked me that very question today. Do I see my subscribers going up and down, up and down, up and down? And yes, I do, John. And I think everybody does. Like I had mentioned to you earlier, they will start deleting accounts that are not very active because they're not making money on those accounts and they're just taking up space on their servers. So I guess they're getting rid of it. Just behind me, Vinny. Sean McGee, Roy. I look for him under his name that he has right there, and I can't find him. And I watch him because he's been with me for quite a while, and I'd like to give him a proper shout out. Watch a couple of his videos, but yeah. So, and there you go. And Nora finds it. Okay, thank you, Jake. Show off. I'm only kidding. I really, really appreciate you doing all this stuff for me, Jake. The only thing I would like for you to do from now on is to just post the Yankee Dabble website for me. You don't need, once Ralph gets back, you don't need to do all the others. I would just appreciate it if you do the Yankee Dabbler for me. So yeah. Anyhow, we're at an hour right now. Let's see. You're welcome. Yeah, and speaking of bots, I am going to be watching Battle Bots later on tonight. I kind of like that show to watch how these people maneuver these robot things running around and killing each other. So yeah, so that's my plans for tonight. Probably run after Taco Bell, get the nachos dinner that they have, and have a little fun eating that and watching the robots beat each other up. Anyhow, I hope you guys and gals enjoyed this Cousin Vinny live stream. And as always, your questions, comments, inputs, subs, shares, and likes are always welcome. Remember, at this point, I need 100 subscribers. And I keep saying that every week because that's where it stays. It stays at that same number every week. So, with all that being said, we'll talk to you guys next week. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you later. Bye for now.